I had a lot of ideas for a YouTube channel, and the idea behind this channel was to document my filmmaking journey. But last 1 month I had no idea what I was doing. Seriously, I was not able to make the videos daily as I claimed. So I spent some time during this weekend to brainstorm some ideas. And then this idea struck. Why not have different sub-ideas on different days? How can you get ideas for your day-to-day life? Where do these ideas come from? Well, a lot has been already documented. You can Google it and you will find lists, uncountable lists about these ideas. And then there are generators, then there are resources, there is AI telling jokes, writing stories. So there is a lot. But are these ideas any helpful? I am not saying whether they are good or bad. I am asking whether they are helpful. For research purpose, maybe, but for actual work, for authentic work, you need organic ideas. At least for me, it has to be organic. Now, what do you think? How many ideas do I get daily? 1, 2? I never counted. The more interesting question is, where do you get these ideas? Now, there is a pre-notion that you get these ideas while you are sitting on a toilet seat. Seriously? Frankly speaking, you can expect only one thing if you are on a toilet seat. And if you are an artist, a writer, or anyone who needs a constant supply of ideas, should not rely on toilet seat. So again, where do these ideas come from? They're everywhere. You get inspired from day-to-day life, surroundings, by the people you meet, by things you see, by others' work you watch, by observation, by scrutiny, and by reading. Every time I read, I get ideas, and this has been a very successful exercise for me. You will be surprised because sometimes while reading, you get an idea and it has nothing to do with what you were reading. So reading literally simulates your creative mind. So now it is clear, how do you get these ideas? And eventually you will have a plenty of ideas. But how do you decide which idea is worth spending your time and energy? Which is a good idea, or which one is a bad idea? Which idea deserves your attention? Before I say something, I have a couple of quotes by some filmmakers about these ideas. Spielberg says, all good ideas start out as bad ideas. That's why it takes too long. Now, I agree that any idea from its conception to its execution will take really long. But I do not agree with a good idea starts as a bad idea part. Another statement by another filmmaker, J.J. Abrams. He says, I try to push ideas away, and the ones that will not leave me alone are the ones that ultimately end up happening. Just the first part where he says I push the ideas away, I personally do not do that because I consider ideas very precious. These ideas shape your end product or end result or end creative. So I dare not push them away. I let them sit on one corner, and once this idea knocks again, I know this has some potential. I can invest my time developing it, and then again leave it in the same corner. Then I move on, and if it knocks again, I know there is something. And the best ideas will keep knocking. The best ideas will stay with you. For me, the ideas that have come to life were the ideas that stayed with me for really long. Only loyal ideas make the cut. To understand this, let's draw an analogy. Let's say ideas are people. Now you go out, you see a lot of people around. How many of them do you lock eyes with? How many of them do you smile to? Then how many of them do you talk to? How many of them are there you want to hang out with? And then how many are your friends? And how did these friends become friends? How long did it take? How long they stayed? How many times they knocked your doors? How many times they were there in good or bad, in ups and downs? Thank you for listening.